No one wakes up one day and decides to be a shoplifter. Everybody's got a reason that's led them down that path.
Shoplifting in Australia is a huge and growing problem. Each year, $6 billion worth of goods are stolen, and the lost revenue expenses are passed on to customers through higher prices. But now the retailers are fighting back. Unfortunately, it seems that their hands are not long enough to catch the shoplifters.
So if we do see people that we think are shoplifting, obviously we have some security calls that we do, and we try and watch the people and try and deter them from taking things, which sometimes does happen. If they know we're watching them, they'll drop the stuff off and then walk out the store. If they do leave the store, unfortunately, we aren't allowed to chase them or follow them because of the company policy.
The standard operating procedures of Coles supermarkets for their store security officers mention that security officers are used as a physical security presence to reduce the potential of theft, undesirable behaviour and other criminal activities. However, the security officers that stand at the door are not allowed to ban, remove, follow, intimidate or otherwise interfere with customers, members of the public or staff at any time whilst on duty. And it seems that the shoplifters are all too aware of these laws.
I'd rather take care of my till than just, kind of going for them. Because otherwise they might just go away with the till. So I'd rather save the till and, let them take whatever they're taking. And I just, at the end of the day, it's just a accounting adjustment in the books. And that's if taxman doesn't care, then we less care.
And that's why it's easy for these opportunistic thieves to target these supermarkets.
I don't steal from delis, I don't steal from tobacconists or record shops or things like that. Independently owned stores. I only steal from global corporated shops, like shopping malls and centres that I know have got a significant amount of money behind them.
While they're targeting big stores, it's not because we're making big profits that they can steal from there. We're just an easy target. Being a big operation, people think it's okay to come in and attack our stores.
Say for example today, I'm standing here idle there. They think I've made money, but how do they know what's in the till there? It's probably $100 there. Whole day I'm standing there making $100, $200. Doesn't even pay for the rent. So they can't just go and have that back of their mind saying, oh, this guy is making money. It's not that way. That's just wrong.
Australian households were found to have the second highest honesty tax in the world, with increased prices to compensate for retail loss working out to around $290 per household per year.
The impacts of shoplifting, so obviously it does affect the company's profit lines and things like that, so it does impact price increases with the amount of shoplifting and loss that we do incur.
However, the shoplifters have their own point of view.
We can't put all guilt on him and be like, oh, you're ruining families and you're doing this, that and the other and costing Australian society all this money. So are drug addicts. So are victims of abuse. So are people that abuse their family, They're all things like even anger, anger in people. We could easily get angry back at them. But if we stopped and went, why are you angry? Maybe we could do something better about it. Instead of retaliating constantly and being, I'm going to fight fire with fire, I'm going to put you in jail because you did this, that, and the other. We need to go, well, wait, why did you do that? Is there something you're not telling us? You're not just stealing. You're not just taking it because you didn't have the money and you really wanted it. There's something behind it that we're not quite seeing.
So probably in the last 6 years, with the 70% increase statistic, I would say that would probably be pretty close. Like I said, I don't know exactly the statistics, but we have noticed quite a big increase over the last few years especially. Like I said, with the economy the way it is and people struggling, employment and things like that, it is getting pretty desperate out there, and there's desperate people and they'll do anything to try and get something to eat or steal something to try and get a refund and then get some cash to maybe go out and buy alcohol or drugs and things like that.
In all honesty, it's not about what I steal or about the need to have the product that I'm taking. It's more about being in control of the situation and feeling a certain independence about doing it. I don't necessarily believe that Coles and Woolworths deserve to have people steal from them, or that they make so much money that it doesn't make a difference. You know, it probably does make a difference. You know, with enough people doing it, of course it'd make a difference. But in the grand scheme of my life, as opposed to theirs, I take priority over my own, and I go, this is a shortcut to a sensation that's going to make me less inclined to feel guilty or, you know, unappreciated in life.